It is the day before my 16th birthday, and I am like deathly ill. So sick and twisted. Okay, so I've been sick all day. I didn't do anything for my birthday today, so I just kind of stayed home in bed. My throat was hurting so bad, I kept coughing. It was terrible. I feel slightly better, so I will be going to school tomorrow. On to the video. Oh my god, I haven't done just like a sitting down video in so long. But we are back. When you're seeing this, I'll be 16 years old. So I decided to make a video, 15 things I've learned at 15. This is one thing that I heavily learned my freshman year. Being cool is what you define as cool. And that your fear of being perceived as weird or like looking stupid is holding you back from so much. I was so like this my freshman year. I was like, I just want people to like me. I had a bunch of friends, but they weren't really liking me for me because I wasn't being myself. I'd be like, oh, I can't do that, I'm gonna look so weird. And then I would see somebody else doing it and making like an absolute fool of themselves and be like, they look like they have so much fun and they look so cool. So if what you think is fun is doing something that a lot of people consider embarrassing or cringy, or do it. Shout out to all the cosplayers, all the Therians. If that's what you find cool, you are the coolest. There is a life so much bigger than school. Now, I didn't believe this going into high school. I was like, I have to get in these people's good graces. These are the only people that I'm gonna know for the rest of my life. Until I went to this acting class like an hour away. That was for 18 and up, but I still was able to get into it on very awesome circumstances. I think the youngest person in there was like 23. I'm like, I get along with these adults way better than anybody at my school. Once you get a job or meet people online, be careful with that. Or go to like programs and fun things with people outside of your just circle at school, your life is going to expand so much more. Whenever you're not getting along with the people around you, don't think I don't fit in. Think these just aren't my people. There's 8 billion people in the world. Come on, guys. I want to stress this one so much. Your dreams are not stupid and all dreams are different. There's a quote from Little Women that says,
just because my dreams are different than yours doesn't mean they're unimportant.
I have a hard time wrapping my head around that. Some people want to settle down and they want to have a great fun family. They want to work a 9 to 5 and meet up with friends every so often. Somebody's most successful ideal dream life is so different from the next person's. And your dreams aren't stupid. Doesn't matter if you want to be a pop star or if you want to be an actor, you want to be in the Olympics. I was talking with someone at my school the other day and he was like, I mean, I would love to do that, but I just don't see it working out for me. I'm like, no, please. Because that's what makes life worth living. Our hope for the future and our dreams for what we can become. And your dreams can change, but never stop believing in something just because you don't think it's realistic. All the people who've gotten their dream life, they always say, oh my god, I never thought this would happen to me. And that can be you. I don't know how I got myself here because they kept pushing for it. I'd rather starve on the streets than give up my dream. And you guys should want that too. Maybe not to starve on the streets, but you know what I mean. Be realistic, but don't think that the extraordinary can't happen. Stand strong in what you believe in. I've pretty different beliefs from my family, and one thing that I've prided myself on is standing strong through all of the dinner arguments, all the disagreements, because gaining your own sense of, no, I don't have to believe what everybody else does. You don't have to believe what your family, what your friends, what your peers, what your teachers believe. You can believe what you want to believe and that be totally okay. Never stop fighting for what you think is right. Never stop believing in what you believe in because somebody else is like, that's stupid. Finding an outlet for what you feel is the best thing you can do. Whether it be art or music or a sport. Channel your negative emotions into a beautiful song. Channel it into a gorgeous mural. Channel it into a game-winning play. Write about it. I was writing songs when I was like 8 years old, not because I was trying to put them out, just because I needed something to channel all of my emotions into. Write down what you feel, sing what you feel, draw what you feel, play what you feel. If it makes you happy, you are not wasting time. My mom will go, oh my god, we're stuck inside. I need to get outside. We're wasting just a beautiful day. Always stuck in your room playing your guitar and you're just wasting your life, wasting your time, whatever. I'm happy just being stuck in my room. Still do the things that you need to do to, you know, get somewhere. But if what makes you happy is a screen time of 8 hours every day, go for it. A lot of people think my YouTube channel is stupid and a waste of time. Why the heck do you spend so much time editing and all this other? Because that's what makes me happy. Other people's wastes of time might be your dream. This one I want to stress so hard. Be grateful for being different and how your brain works. There's so many times where I'll be like, oh my god, I just wish I could switch brains. There's so much stuff constantly running. Like, why does nobody else feel this way about a certain thing? Why does nobody else express this frustration with this? I was literally outside my school the other day and my brain was just like sabotaging itself. The bell rang. I was supposed to go to class and I had to be literally driven home because my brain was just spiraling on itself. I'm like, oh my God, why can't my brain just be normal? You can so be grateful for having a crazy wired brain. I honestly rather be in a constant state of fight or flight than be boring. Don't apologize for being yourself. I still do this, so I guess I haven't really learned it, but if you make a joke and nobody laughs and you're like, dang, you know, I'll get like really like, ooh, yikes. It's a very natural response for me to, as soon as I do something, oh my God, sorry, I'm so sorry, I bet that's a lot of natural responses for some of you as well. Now that I'm going to be 16, I'm going to try not to apologize for making a bad joke or saying something that I think is really funny. Or if nobody gets a reference that you make and you're like, oh, sorry, they just didn't get the reference, it's okay. Again, I'd rather be called annoying than boring. Now this one may be a little harsh, but nobody cares. You have to learn how to pull yourself out of situations by yourself. What I've learned in the past 15 years is that nobody is promised. Nothing is promised. This friend is real, you know, this one's the one. And then, oh, where'd they go? And that's happened like 8 or 9 times in my life. So you have to be able to think, if you're very attached to this one person, you're like, I don't know what I'd do if they leave. Think about it. What would you do if one day they were like, I don't like you anymore and I'm leaving? Because if you would absolutely crumble, try working on yourself more. So do with that information what you will. You cannot make people love you. You can put someone up on this pedestal. You can look up to them so much. You can do your best to try to be the perfect friend. But to them, you might just be a passing phase in their life. Just another friend. There's this really cool friend that I had that I really loved. I would always have to be like, talk to me, please. And that shouldn't be how it is. It might be kind of bleak and melancholic, but I truly don't think I've ever been somebody's best friend. One day, a person will come around and they'll go, I prioritize you. And that is going to happen for all of you as well. I just know it. I know it in my knower. Let yourself go through phases and make stupid mistakes. Let yourself dress stupid. Let yourself have a side part. Let yourself dye your hair a terrible color. Because that's how you go, ooh, never doing that again. There was one time where I really wanted to wear these super knee-high leather boots to middle school, a place where I was already being relentlessly bullied, and my mom was like, no, we're not doing that. Eventually, like a month into 7th grade, we went to the store and we got these super high leather boots, and I walked into school, and I don't think it was just the boots, but I walked into school and some girl behind me goes, oh my God, at least you don't look like her. You know what, heck them, I'm gonna keep wearing the boots. But I'm like, I hate these boots. And then I stopped wearing them. And safe to say, I've never had the craving for knee-high leather boots again. And I only know that that's not really my style because I went through it and I embarrassed myself through it. Worst thing, you find out it's not for you. Guys, this one. Go through life unlabeled. Like, of course, if it's like a diagnosis or something that helps you categorize what you're feeling to make it more easier for your brain to understand, absolutely, that's understandable. I remember I had a friend and they're like, could you tell I have autism? And I'm like, I just thought you were you. Sometimes all of your isms, as my drama teacher says, they can just be part of you. You don't have to be the girl with OCD or the girl with anxiety. You can just be you. I don't think you owe anyone an explanation for why you are the way you are. It's like life stuff. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm type A personality, I'm type B personality, I'm type C, I'm type J. Type Jamie. It is okay to think 2 things at once. I've always said my brain needs couple therapy because one half is saying one thing and the other half is saying one thing and they can never come to a peaceful decision. Oh, I'm really scared to get old. I really don't want to get old. Oh my God, it is such a privilege to get old and live out your life. This is so stupid. I don't even know why I'm stressing over this. Oh my God, this is so terrifying. Oh my God, I hate my life and I hate this world and life is so incredibly fun. I don't know is a perfectly fun answer. Well, what do you mean you don't know? It's this or this. No, not always. I wrote a song a few months ago called Illusionist and one of the lyrics is, I hate you and love you more than anyone I know. And that is so okay. If you're watching this because you're turning 15 or you just turned 16, elementary school, or you're in college, you don't have to make harsh line decisions on anything. I mean, maybe for like voting. Education is the most important thing that you can give yourself. Looks are gonna fade, status is going to fade. And I don't mean get good grades, because grades do not define your intelligence. There was a time where I was failing out of every class, but I was constantly learning about the world and my surroundings. Also, education makes you more funny. If you know more about things, you are going to be able to make jokes about more stuff. I have this friend who is just so incredibly intelligent, and she is one of the funniest people I've ever met. Trying to make jokes to unintelligent people is like genuinely trying to pull teeth. Find smart people, become a smart person, educate yourself on as many things as possible. Be so incredibly open-minded about things. Always ask, what is that? Always go through life interested. That is something that I want you guys to do. Go through life interested. Explore, frolic, engage in some tomfoolery, if you will. And the last one, everybody has a different timeline. This one I need to so deeply tell myself. I'll see people and I'll be like, okay, well they were doing this at 16, so I have to do it at 15. That is something that I've always struggled with. I literally could not watch like America's Got Talent when I was little. I was like, oh my god, this 9-year-old is on stage and I'm 10 and I'm not as good as that. Or, oh my god, they're graduating 2 years early and I'm behind in my classes. You never know when your time is gonna come. So what I will leave you guys with, embarrass yourself. Have standards for who you let love you. Don't be ashamed if your brain is technicolor. Crazy lives make great stories. You know, wear glitter to school. Do whatever you want as long as it's not hurting anyone. Dance in class. Dye your hair the craziest shade ever. Try out for your school's talent show or musical. Never question your dreams of becoming a pop star or an astronaut or an actor or, I don't know, the president. Always take pictures. Capture everything. To quote a life-changing movie, these will all be stories someday. Our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become someone's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. We are here. And always remember, life is coming from you, not at you. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Happy birthday to me.
Nobody answered, so she walked outside without an excuse. She could do